Hey guys, I've so missed you all so much. I feel like right now that I should be like doing the pledge or the guidelines for success or something. I've kind of missed saying those things. And you know what else I've missed? I've missed telling my story about pizza, corn, and applesauce on Friday. So on Friday, I was thinking, oh, I wonder what the kids are having for lunch because I know what you usually have for lunch on Fridays. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you all about today was about what's just going on in the world. One of the things that's going on in the world is that you are quarantined to your homes. And during this time, I bet you all become really good spellers of the word quarantine. And if not, you will. Guys, as a counselor, I think that this would be a great time for you all to start journaling. And I know you're kind of thinking, I don't want to write. You don't have anything else to do. I mean, you're like staying 6 feet apart. You're doing this social distancing. And I absolutely love the fact that y'all are social distancing because you know how I feel about PDA, especially you middle schoolers. You know how I feel about PDA. So as you're starting to journal, remember that, nobody else at this time has gone through COVID-19. When you all are my age, there might be a COVID 34 or something like that that's hitting the thing. But right now, you all are the only ones, we are the only ones going through COVID-19. So your journals, your drawings, your thoughts and feelings about what's happening right now will become artifacts. They're going to be things that people are going to look back upon and learn about and learn through. So I really encourage you to journal what's going on in your daily lives as you're at home and you're learning. Another thing that could possibly be going through your mind is some anxiety and some fears because maybe you don't really understand what is taking place in our world. So, students, one of the things that I want you to think about when it comes to anxiety and fears is that those things, that they're not just in your head, that they are full body experiences, especially when it comes to anxiety. Anxiety can really, just take over you and, it can make your heart beat fast. It can make you sweat. It can make you think, thoughts that you've not always thought before. It can make your belly hurt. You're like, oh gosh, am I going to poop or am I going to puke? I mean, anxiety can do a lot for a person. So if you're somebody that is experiencing some anxiety because they're not sure about what's happening or what will happen in the world, this is what I'm going to encourage you to think about. I'm going to encourage you to think about your brain as a file cabinet. And when you're experiencing anxiety or trauma related events, that file cabinet drawer is open and all those files are just kind of going crazy. They're just flying out of your head. So one of the things that I'm going to ask you to do is to find a nice quiet spot. Find a quiet spot in your house, in your bedroom, whatever it is that you feel is safe or wherever you are quarantined to right now, and think about it. Think about, okay, my brain is a file cabinet. That drawer is open. Everything's kind of flying around. Grab that thought and pull it to you. You got your thought. You got it in front of you. Pretend like it's a piece of paper and you're reading it, and it says, "Oh goodness, I'm afraid. I'm afraid I'm going to get sick." How do you deal with that thought? Well, first of all, you think about it. Okay, so I have read online, I've listened to the governor, I've talked to my mama and my daddy, and I know that some of the symptoms of this virus is coughing, fever, shortness of breath. Do I have those things? I do not. But I don't have these things. However, my granny does. Oh, Lord, now I'm worried about my granny. Here goes my mind spinning, spinning, spinning. Guys, if you're worried about your granny, because you now know that yourself is well, you're well. If you're now worried about your granny, then I need for you to call Granny up. Granny, how are you? Granny, tell me a story about when you was 12, because right now this is going on. Miss Andrew says that this hasn't, COVID-19 wasn't around when you was 12. What was around when you was 12? Talk to Granny. Listen to Granny. Get that reassurance from Granny that you may possibly need. That is one of the things that you can do to cope with your anxiety is find that quiet place. Grab out those thoughts. Try to analyze them the best that you can. And if you can't do it, you need to ask an adult. Mama, daddy, granny, older sister, older brother, teacher. Ask for help because we are here. And I know that it's different than coming to the classroom every single day. However, students, via email, via telephone, via, online platforms, whichever it is that you have access to, reach out for help because we are here and we want to be here. This is the last thing that anybody would want, was to be having this conversation over the video chat, but it's what we have and it's what we're going to do. If you have any questions or concerns, we are here. I am here. Reach out. Thank you and have a great day.